What it do, everybody? It's your boy Sir Smack. Welcome back to the tech series. Let's get right into it. So here's the thing, right? Part 3 of the Proxmox home server build. This time it's not a full rebuild. This video is simply just about one very misunderstood upgrade, RAM. Right now, we're just swapping out my single 8GB Corsair stick for a full 16GB kit from OLOy. Yeah, that OLOy RAM. I know everybody's like, nope. Get that RAM out of here. I don't want anything to do with that. Well, so just watch the video, right? Because, 3 days so far, we're chilling. And yes, it's the RAM with all the scary reviews. Let's talk for a minute. And so as y'all can see here, the kit that I'm using specifically is the OLOy Black Owl DDR4. It's a 2x8 running at 266 megahertz. We're on CL19 unfortunately, but that's alright. We got 1.20 volts, really care about aesthetics, so we got no RGB, just using it for its purpose. Basically replacing my 8GB RAM stick from Corsair Vengeance, or from Corsair their Vengeance lineup LPX, which was running at 2133 megahertz. And yes, I only had one stick. That's alright, this wasn't really a speed upgrade. This was mainly a full capacity jump from 8 to 16 gigs. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is though, my CPU, which is an i3-9100F, it can't actually utilize the full megahertz speed of the OLOy RAM, which is 2666 megahertz, right? My hardware is locked to 2400 megahertz. So even though my motherboard, which is the Gigabyte B365M DS3H Wi-Fi model, can handle the 2666, right? We can't go up more or past 2400 megahertz because I'm capped by the CPU, not the board, which I have no issue at all, right? And if you're wondering, no, there's no XMP profile in the BIOS for this kit. That's because this OLOy RAM runs on a JEDEC or JEDEC 2666 megahertz base, not XMP. So basically what that means is, it just defaults to 2400 megahertz under my hardware, which is, this CPU, this i3, right? So basically I even confirmed it in one of my Debian VMs here, or Debian, however y'all say it, I don't care. You can see here it says 2400 megahertz, 2400, which is good, stable. We're not overvolting, we're not fighting with the system, no crashes yet or anything. So 3 days so far, blessed, and we're chilling. Now here's the thing about OLOy RAM, right? There's tons of negative reviews saying this RAM, fries boards, catches fires, or even kills DIMM slots. But in my case, luckily, it didn't. Right, it's been running 24/7 for 3 days straight at least, when I don't restart it. Even hosting a Project Zomboid server, plus a spare Trinix Discord bot, all from the same Proxmox box. 0 crashes so far. With that being said, I wouldn't just throw this RAM into any build though, it's just specific in my scenario. Hopefully that made sense for y'all. So, even if you got like a low-end board or a non-compliant CPU, just skip it and buy better sticks, like a Corsair or LPX that I had, right? But for my case, with a capable motherboard and a locked low-power CPU, it's the most cost-effective option. So, could I have spent $71 more for 2 more Corsair sticks? Sure, and I'd have like 24 gigabytes, but I'd still be locked to 2400 megahertz. So just make sure to look at your hardware specs. And as always, like, subscribe, and peace.